And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it on to our children in the bloodstream. The only way they can inherit the freedom we have known is if we fight for it, protect it, defend it, and then hand it to them with the well-taught lessons of how they in their lifetime must do the same. And if you and I don't do this, then you and I may well spend our sunset years telling our children and our children's children what it once was like in America when men were free. Thank you.
Howdy motorcyclists, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Full Throttle Friday. And as you can tell by looking at all this mud, last time I took the Grom out and got into a little bit of an incident.
Yeah.
And so before I get into this episode's festivities, I figured that I'd give the Grom a much needed bath, and it's going to be an extensive bath by taking it apart a little bit. I'm going to take this back flap off, this mud flap, to clean it, to spray it down with a water hose here and the underneath side of it because it desperately needs it. But in order to do that, I got to take off this aftermarket exhaust system just so I can reach this screw right here. It's really all for this screw right here so I can loosen it and take it off. Alrighty, so as you can see, you can also get some more room in here by taking off that thing, the mud guard, and cleaning your sprocket, back sprocket a little better, and getting your wheel better. So it's just a better to overall cleaning if you're able to take this off. And look at the underneath, it is in desperate need, the need for speed. It is in desperate need of a cleaning. And of course, the exhaust pipe also makes it easier to clean. The muffler here by taking it off, but you really only need to take that off to take this off for that one area. So yeah, now for the fun. Alrighty, so the Honda Grom is all cleaned up and nice and is ready to get back on the roads.
Alrighty guys, so yeah, welcome back to another Full Throttle Friday edition. It's been a crazy few months. I know it's been since Christmas since I've made a Full Throttle Friday video, and you know I've made a few I've made various videos in between. Most of it's non-motorcycle related stuff, some shorts, and I am like, to my knowledge, these golf holes are closed. So I figured we'd have some fun and ride on the golf course, because who doesn't love Groms on a golf course? I can go golfing on a Grom, that would be fun, if golfing was any fun, but it's not, so I'll stick to motorcycles. But yeah, it's good to be back, and I hope the last 7 months for y'all have not been near as crazy as me. So, you know, if you've ever done it before, last semester of high school, it's busy. I did a lot of the things. I was running a criminal justice program, won a back-to-back state title in my criminal justice team, you know, lawyer event, so call me Saul Goodman.
I am Saul Goodman.
But here I am, having some fun on the Grom. I got some updates for y'all on stuff, so I guess I'll give y'all the whole story, because why not? This is my YouTube channel, and as you know, I published a video the night of graduation. I filmed a little thing of me driving away from football stadium where it was held after I picked up my diploma from the office. Filmed that little video and posted it, but it's if you got the reference, that's go you. Wanted to post that because, you know, this is my YouTube channel, and it's kind of I've decided, you know, I'm gonna make it the documentation of my life, because why not? I know a lot of people, family, friends, that want to see that, because I'm about to do some cool stuff and I won't be around much with them, so I figured I document my life with this YouTube channel. So I guess I'll talk about, you know, kind of where I am in life, where I'm going, and how I got here. So I joined the Navy recently, and last month in June. One of the happiest days of my life. I've always dreamed of serving this great country. I guess that's where I kind of start the story. So I've always dreamed of serving this great country, and it's what I've always wanted to do. I felt as if it was my responsibility to serve and do my part. Just felt as if it was my responsibility to preserve freedom. President Ronald Reagan once said, "Freedom is never more than one generation from extinction. We didn't pass it to our children in the bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on for them to do the same." So that is what I believe in. I believe in those words. I got some time before I'm officially shipped out for boot camp, which is going to be an incredible 10 weeks. You know, a lot of people are, you know, always talk about, oh, boot camps will be awful. Oh, you're dreading boot camp. I'm kind of looking forward to it. And, you know, I've been training. I run 6 miles every day. I work out every day. When I'm working out 10 times more than what you do, what I do is I run 3. I stop and do 100 to 150 push-ups, just depending on how I feel that day. And then I run the 3 miles back. So, you know, 3 miles up, 3 miles down.
Get up! Lectures are canceled! Easy Company is running up Curry! Move! Move! 3 miles up, 3 miles down.
What made me decide to go Navy? So originally, I had decided to go Air Force, actually, and not just Air Force. I wanted to go to the Air Force Academy. I always wanted to serve, but I want my dream job eventually in life is to be an aerospace engineer and help put man on Mars. But I always wanted to serve first, right? Do my time, do my part. So I was finding ways to do that, not only do that, but help achieve my goal. So when I discovered the service academies, I was like, that's a pretty cool route. And this is the berm of what used to be the lake. You can see the creek right there. I run out to that island when I do my runs. It's where I do my push-ups and stuff. It's pretty sad looking, pretty pitiful looking. So I dedicated the last 2.5 years, because it's not hard. It's very hard. It's not easy to get into those service academies. You got to put in a lot of work, physically, academically, the whole 9 yards. You got to get a congressional nomination, and it's a lot of work, and it's very hard. It was no easy feat to accomplish, and I worked my tail off to get in the top portion of my class, to get in the best physical shape of my life. But not the point. The point is, I worked my butt off, and the congressional nomination, that wasn't easy either. And I not only got the congressional nomination from my district's congressional leader, but the principal nomination, which is the top nomination you can get, and it's pretty much a direct appointment to the academy, for your respective academy that they nominate you for. So, make a long story short, I was pretty much accepted. It was very hard work and all that, and then there's a discrepancy. It's a bummer, but it wasn't meant to happen. I am very happy with where I am, but of course it was too late to apply to any of the other service academies, because I was about to graduate high school. I wonder if I scared that person away. They were fishing in what used to be the dam of the lake. Oh, this is a good up-close view. I should have rode down here when I filmed the Piat video last summer.
You feel it in the pit. We all feel it in the pit, yeah.
That's what blocked up the creek and broke. So there you go. Now this would be a cool Instagram picture right here. All right, so new plan. I decided I wasn't giving up. I contacted my local Navy recruiter and I was like, I'm going to chase the Navy, because that was my original decision. Why I decided to go the Air Force route instead, I don't know, and I wish I would have applied to both academies, because I probably would have been accepted to the Naval Academy. But I am happy it worked out this way, because one, I wasn't clearly meant to go to Colorado. I was meant to go to Illinois for boot camp and go wherever else afterwards. Heading to the next thing. I've been writing for a website now, and it's pretty cool stuff. So crankfix.com, go read the stuff. It's awesome. Right now it's all about the Honda Grom. I have had this bike for over 5 years. It's my favorite bike ever. It's my favorite bike to ride. I'm an expert on it. I'm not, I'm not just a pro, I'm an expert. You could qualify me as an expert witness on the Honda Grom. I know the bugs, I know the advantages, the disadvantages, the pros, the cons, everything about this bike. Just because I put almost 5,000 miles on one and I've owned it for so long. But it's just, that's what I'm writing about right now, is all about the Honda Grom, because good stuff. It's good reading material. It teaches you how to change the oil in the Honda Grom. It tells you everything you need to know about it if you own one. And I mean, it's just some good reads. I'm going to do a 5-year owner's review on this baby article, and I'm going to film a video on it too. And yeah, a lot of my videos are going to be linked up with the website, because I mean, that's just why would I not? This is my motorcycles, my motorcycle website stuff, so I might as well link them together, because it's what I enjoy to do. So yeah, go read the stuff, crankfix.com. I'll leave a link in the description, and there is also a link to it now in my YouTube channel description, or the about section. I don't know what it's called these days, but go check it out. I am excited for the future. God is good, God is great, He blesses you, and even the things that don't work out. You might make a plan, you might have it all figured out, and sometimes God will laugh at that plan and be like, you're not doing that. This is what I need you to do. This is where you're supposed to be. And I truly believe it's God's will that I was denied entry into the Air Force Academy, and that I was granted to join the Navy and work in the Navy and serve in the Navy and serve this great country. It's a new trail here for golf carts, four-wheelers, side-by-sides, and Groms. And this is actually where I was riding the other day when I got all in a muddy mess. And I just cleaned the bike, so I'll try not to get in a muddy mess today. But it goes out to the creek, and it's where it ends. It ends at the creek because, there's not a way to cross the creek. But I wanted to run to the island, or the big hill now. It's no longer an island. So starting from here, I brought my weed eater down. I weed eated from here and across the creek, over there, all the way to the island. We gave me a little running path. I think this about does it for this Full Throttle Friday video. Enjoy life. God bless America. Enjoy riding. Let's go ride.